Ladies and gentlemen, it is no secret. We are officially at war with the Western Brotherhood of Steel.
We will crush those bastards. I say we attack with everything we have.
That would be a quick shortcut to disaster. We have the air superiority, true, but they outnumber us and count with power armor. They would essentially wipe the floor with our land forces. There is another option.
You and your damn ion cannon.
My damn ion cannon is the only way to ensure everlasting peace.
Albert Einstein said, peace cannot be achieved through violence. It can only be attained through understanding.
With all due respect, I disagree. I can hardly label crashing a gunship at Rivet City as a communication problem.
Very amusing, but as fun as it may be, arguing is not going to solve our problems. Besides, it's a bit too soon to count on the ion cannon. Am I correct?
Yes, we are making slow progress.
Then we can postpone this pointless discussion until there's actually something to argue about. In the meantime, we need another option.
What we need is power armor. That's the only way we'll be able to face the Brotherhood on the ground.
Yeah, we'll need to find a huge supply of power armor. Just like that.
Maybe we should design our own. We've got Nylos with us after all.
You think I have some sort of magical pocket full of inventions, Brigadier? Do I look like a blue cat to you?
But you designed power armor for the Enclave. Can't see why you wouldn't do it for the TSC.
We are designing our own power armor, but it is at an early stage. Creating power armor from scratch takes a long time.
Creating from scratch, you say? What if you had a base model to work with?
Improving an existing model would be considerably faster. We could use it until Project Aegis is complete.
How about the KMZ-54 armor?
Hammerhead armor? It really exists? But where would you...
Leave the details to me. I need to contact the Seraphs after this session, Commander. There might be a way for us to get the armors we need. It's a delicate matter to tread right now. Thank you, Commander.
What I do want to know is how could they manage to take us by surprise?
Well, I dare say this question is more suitable for our marketing department. Coordinator Tanaka did an amazing job at announcing the commander's presence at the ceremony.
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I should have foreseen that.
Yelling to the four winds that our Supreme Commander would be at a given location at a very exact time could lure in our enemies.
But Rivet City is one of our strongholds, and we have no records of the Brotherhood performing this kind of suicide attack. It was not...
It doesn't matter. What's done, it's done. But I assume you've done something more than crying over your misfortune.
Well, the Brotherhood has killed unarmed civilians, even children. Some had come from very distant towns for the occasion. I've made sure that every last settlement knows what happened at Rivet City. Soon the Western Brotherhood will find very little support among the populace.
Fast and brilliant, and yet you insist on shivering and apologizing at every whim.
It's still my fault.
I am the intelligence officer here, child. This burden doesn't belong to you.
So that's it? We just stand still? We use propaganda? With all our potential and military power?
Caution is advisable. A full open war wouldn't do us much good right now.
I'm not suggesting to send our men to the meat grinder on a frontal attack. We can weaken them progressively.
Brigadier, we want to become the guardians of a new world order. Each one of our strikes must be a deadly blow. Something decisive, not a war of attrition. I agree with the Commodore.
Me too.
Yes, I also agree with Harkin. This will give me time to see what the Brotherhood has to say about this.
But there's no need to back off completely. We have the air supremacy. Let's use it.
Yes, we can target their vertibirds and supply convoys. That would cause a lot of havoc in their lines, with only marginal risk for us.
This option also sounds reasonable. We'll have to do it sooner than later in any case.
Glad you're starting to see reason, Bill.
Yes, but they are not an immediate threat. Wouldn't it be better to focus on defending our territory? That would give Tanaka time to sort things out.
Easy to say they are not an immediate threat while we are at the Olympus out of their reach. Try telling that to our settlements in the Midwest.
But if we start blowing things up so soon, the Brotherhood will cut diplomatic relations with us.
And if we don't show a strong reaction, all our enemies will see it as a sign of weakness.
We are not talking about doing nothing, only to exercise caution before the no-return point. Close our borders to them.
Power armored soldiers don't give a damn about closed borders, and we are well beyond the no-return point. We confirmed they were members of Iron's chapter.
Yes, but there are other chapters. They might have something to say about this.
And meanwhile, our ground forces are going to crush one settlement after another.
Enough! Both options are reasonable. It's a split. Let's vote.
I vote in favor of the attack.
I vote for a defensive position.
I feel we must attack, but also, there's something strange in all this. I abstain. I'm afraid neither option fully convinces me. I abstain as well.
I vote in favor of the attack.
I vote against it.
In that case, I'm afraid I'll have to abstain. 2 votes to attack, 2 to defend, and 3 abstentions. How curious. It looks like it all comes to a decision, Commander. Don't you remember? In case of a technical tie, your vote counts double. What I vote is irrelevant. It will be your decision anyway. Alea jacta est.
Very well. Consider the air support gone.
I hope we don't have to regret this.
We didn't start this war, Doctor, but we are going to end it.
Commander, meet me at my office in an hour or so. I'll have talked to my Seraph by then.
We all have a lot to do. If there are no further matters, this session is over.
Someone's having fun. Interesting. Oh, Commander. Great timing. Indeed. Seraph Eligor has spent quite some time working in our relations with a very important group. You'll find out soon enough. Their leader wants to meet you in person for negotiations. Glad to see your enthusiasm, Commander. You're going to meet with a very important person. This time it's different than with Rivet City or the other settlements. You are not going to negotiate the subordination or assimilation of a small faction. You are going to forge an alliance. Whatever you do, remember you are dealing with an equal. Moscow, you're going to strike a deal with the reborn coalition of Soviet nations, a beacon of order in a chaotic world. The world was destroyed by greed and stupidity, not by ideals. I understand if you're a bit recalcitrant, but we have a lot to gain from their support. I'll send you the details and profiles to the onboard computer of your diplomatic Valkyrie. The trip will be long and you'll have time to read it all. Couldn't have you making official visits on a military vessel. Your personal pilot is waiting for you at the hangars with your black guard. Oh, yes, this was Karparov's suggestion, and I couldn't agree more. A personal elite Thunderfist guard for official missions, just for you. I'll tell Karpov you're pleased. I'll prepare your briefing.
Hello, Commander. I'm Arnaud. I'll be your personal pilot. No, Commander, I can't imagine what drew you to that conclusion. Lockwood. Couldn't agree more, Commander. That man at the technician, he gives me the creeps. They should take pronunciation lessons. Mais non? We just press this button on the console here and talk to me through one of the communicators inside when you're ready to take off.
Yes. Commander, who will be your guard during this mission?
Are you ready to depart, Commander? Of course, Commander. We are leaving the Olympus.